guys are going to get started. Ready to get straight up, out the massive. Back forward. All right, let's go for jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good body squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On your backs, close your toes. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right leg up to your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go for hip escape in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go for chin to your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chin to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ear to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's sit up for bridge falls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, left side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit up, go for stretches. Leg out, right leg in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, feet apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go back and hold it. Come back slow. All right, let's go to our knees. Start with forward rolls, backwards rolls, and sideways rolls, okay? Make sure you're doing it over both shoulders. Or both forward and backwards. Yeah. Sideways too for those Granby rollers, Barambolo guys. It's an important one to get down. Even just for guard attention, even if we don't like the Barambolo, if you're one of those types of guys. Okay, we'll move into our scoots, forward and backwards. Okay, go all the way to the wall, then go back in reverse. Jeez, I look really bald on that Zoom.
What was that?
I look really bald, like. I guess I wouldn't look too bad with a shaved head.
Everybody's going infested with this fresh quarantine.
Yeah, maybe I should go like just shave it all the way, like, you know, like the Avatar. All right, low double leg, let's go. Turn me up. Drop and step that back leg up. All right, guys, so let's grab our dummies. We're gonna do 10 times each side, arm bars for 20 total from the mount, okay? So real quick, we're here, remember, we're doing the dummy, we're just gonna pull the arm, bring my leg into position, S mount, and go. Okay, 20 times. That's one for me. Oh, I was counting mine.
Yeah, I was just waiting until you stopped.
I think I was somewhere in that range. How much you got? One more.
All right, one more.
Just because.
One more good one. One more good one for the record.
I never count, honestly. I get sick of it after like 7. All right, guys. So let's get a quick water break. Okay, I'll come back. Yes. Yeah. Good. Let me break down the details. People who are watching it later or whatever. All right, guys. So we're gonna work on some half guard passing today. Okay. So we're gonna start in my partner's half guard. The first situation I want to deal with here is when my partner has he's playing a low knee shield. Okay, so he has his knee in front. Sometimes they're gonna lock their feet. Yeah, exactly. So what we're gonna do here, first initially I'm gonna take a step up with my opposite leg, and I'm trying to prevent him from going in and hugging my leg. So I'm gonna put my head to the shoulder here to block. Okay, so my head goes right on the shoulder, and I'm blocking that. Okay. Now from here, I'm gonna kind of drive my knee that's inside the half guard this way. I'm gonna switch my hip down. Okay, so I'm here, like that. Okay. And that's going to break his legs open, but also it's going to smash that low knee shield. Okay, so now at this point, what I'm going to do is with my hand here, I'm going to grab on top of his shoulder, like right on his trap muscle there. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure that I'm squeezing here, bringing his knee up and keeping pressure with my hips, with my leg here. If we turn this way. Okay, so I'm keeping connection here. This grip is really important. I need to be pulling him into me here to keep pressure. Okay, I don't want to allow him to be able to kick his foot out and through. Okay, because then he could just put me into a half guard, and I'm trying to avoid him reconnecting his legs. Okay, so from here I'm going to pummel my foot inside. Okay, and I trap his leg here like that. Now I'm coming in for a head and arm, and I'm going to start to lift my hips up and slide my knee over the top here like that. Okay, once I get over the top, now I'm going to point my knee to his hip. Okay, and I can step my leg over. Now I can start to drive from flat to the back and use my hips to walk his legs away at the end. Okay? So again, we're here playing this low knee shield game. My partner's here. Okay, so now usually they're going to be like either pushing me away with my arms, something like that, but we're going to assume that for now that they're not pushing. But I'm going to use my head here to stop him from hugging inside my leg. Okay, so first I'm posting, using my head to block. Now I'm going to turn my hip and point my knee. Okay, and crush his knee shield here. From there, I reach up, I grab the trap, I pull him into me. Now I pummel my foot inside. Okay, make sure I step and kind of stretch him out a little bit. Now I come in, I get my head and arm control. I'm starting to slide my knee over, and now I point my knee towards his hip at the end, right into the pocket of his hip. Now from there, I'm going to start to use my knees to walk his hip away from me. So see how I'm doing? I'm using my knees to direct his legs to go the opposite direction of me. That's going to make it difficult for him to go and put me back in his guard, right? He wants to turn the opposite way. So I'm constantly using my hip. I'm bringing my knee here behind his hip, and I'm trapping him here, keeping my pressure on top of him. When he tries to turn back into me, I'm just walking him and following him here, okay? If I go to perpendicular, now he can turn his hip towards me and start to escape, and that's when I'm running into tons of trouble there, okay? So I need to make sure I'm using my hip to drive his legs the opposite way, okay? So one more time here. He's shielding me. I need to make sure I'm using my head to block his shoulder, and I'm posting my opposite leg. Now I'm going to turn my hip and smash his knee shield. Okay. From there, reaching, grabbing the trap, and pulling him into me. And my partner should have a hard time kicking his foot out here. Okay, this knee shield. Yeah. So what I'm doing from there, I'm keeping pressure pulling him into me, and my knee is staying tight so that he can't kick his knee shield out. Now I pummel the leg through. I come in, I get my gable grip. I'm starting to lift my hip up. But I need to be really intentional as I do that to keep his knees together here as I slide over the top. Now I drop my knee to the pocket of the hip. I come in, flatten him out, and I walk his legs away. Okay? So we're going to go back and forth here for a little bit and try to break down some of those details.
Oh, yeah. So the last I've done this one.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm here.
Starting here. So first thing coming in.
Yep. Step in there. Nice. Come in and you. Perfect.
You're going to go halfway start right on the chin.
Oh, yeah, better.
And then from here, I'm going to do basically a trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Smash it.
Right here.
Nice. Keep it through. Perfect.
And then when I'm ready, are you going to hit with the same foot?
If you need to, you can, yeah, you're kind of basing out. If you need to, you can push my foot down to where you can look at it. Yeah. Nice. There you go. Good.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, if you can, try before you bring your knee over to get that lock.
Oh, I got the head nod,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Nice. So,
And when I'm here, then this is where I'm going for that.
yes, exactly.
Am I connecting on that grip?
Just like a gable grip or
Yeah,
S grip.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm connecting my hand up basically. Here.
Mm. Good.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I like to scratch my hand at the same time because it shuts down all my good knee shields.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want though. Like, so we're trying to get a little more like what kind of guard is he playing? You know, when you're thinking about attacking the half guard, I need to take this into account. Whether he's like playing underhook, whether he's playing like a knee shield and a frame, and so all those matter on how I'm going to approach this his passing his half guard. Okay, so right now he's playing in a low knee shield. Right, so there's no point for me to come in and get body control if he has this low knee shield, because he's always can use that to keep space there. Okay, so first thing I need to do in this situation is attack his legs. Okay, so I'm posting, keeping my foot far away, framing the head, and now I'm going to smash his knee shield by looking like I'm going to drive my knee and switch my hip. Okay, very strong here. Okay, from there I need to keep him close to me so he can't kick his leg through. So I'm pulling him into me, keeping this hip pressure on his legs. Now, you guys see that? Like, if he doesn't do that, yeah, exactly. Right? So and if he's able to get an underhook in that time, then my back is exposed. Yeah. So I need to make sure I'm under his arm, I'm smashing his leg, I'm pulling him in with his grip on his trap. Now I'm pummeling my foot inside. Okay. So like my hand here is for base if I need it. If I need to, I can use it to push and open up his legs by using like a grip like that, and then I can pummel my foot inside. Now I need to come in and get my head and arm here, okay? Driving him kind of to his back as I slide my knee up and over. Now we're here, I'm just gonna flatten him out, and here's where I walk his legs back, okay? That makes it very difficult for them to recompose the guard there. So, again.
On my bad side.
Oh yeah, oops.
No, it's good.
Should be very difficult for them to hold that knee shield there when you switch your hip like that.
Pops right open.
Yeah. Good. The other side?
I'm going outside again. Yeah.
Oh, the back side. Okay, gotcha.
Forces me to think more about it.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yep.
And really, the main goal here is to provide me a base to be able to switch my knee, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So as long as I'm here, there's enough base and you can't reach it, that's a good position.
Exactly. Right. So I shouldn't be able to come in. You're using that head to push my shoulder.
Right,
It's
right,
like,
yeah.
Exactly. Because there's an attack when guys can pull your leg inside there and start to attack your legs. So we're trying to prevent that.
And once I have the trap grip, do I care about this head anymore? Or do I keep it here?
Once you get the trap grip and you're pulling me in and you're ready to pass, now you can come in for a cross face. Once you get your cross face, that's going to be, oh yeah, sorry.
Right, yeah.
First pummel your leg in, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, pummel your leg in first, then get the cross
I don't
face.
care about this anymore.
And then once you get the cross face, I can't come in and get under you anymore.
Right.
So, yeah.
Angle.
Yeah, sure. We're here, he's playing a slow knee shield, right? So I'm here, I'm gonna use my head. And see already I'm like starting to put pressure on his legs there. It's hard for him to hold. And then from there I swell and pop that open and make my grips. I come in, I get my cross face. Okay. Oops, make sure you pummel. I think on that step it doesn't make too big of a difference.
Really, the thing there, I think, is just you're preventing them from like messing up that leg. Right?
Yeah.
There's a ton you can do there, but I might be able to mess you up a little bit somehow.
Yeah. Get here, come in, sprawl. My leg inside.
Like what I can even do with that.
Yeah.
Maybe I can use it for a sweep. To catch the timing right.
Right. Well, I'm just more like worried about like you putting me back in the half guard again, honestly. Because if for whatever reason my pressure's not right, you can shield through. I'm in the half. But if you have that leg blocking.
Oh yeah, even if you kick through, like you can't reconnect the half guard. That's a good point. Yeah, gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah, I was thinking here, like I didn't have this.
Yeah, see if I kick through and then it's right, there's a half.
Even if I have, we want to have any pressure, like you hook my knee and like.
Oh, you get like a kind of like a
Yeah,
here,
like
maybe, and then you have to bring you in.
Yeah.
That could be helpful. Yeah, probably the bigger exactly. Right. Yeah. Go back and forth. Good. Oh, look. I come in here.
You said when we were giving the instruction, you talked a lot about, you said about being intentional about where you look at me. So are you really thinking about, and this is how you kind of intention with me, like over my.
Yeah, because I want to keep this pressure keeping your legs together. Right. So if I go too far out, then he can open the knee again, right? So that's what I'm trying to maintain this pressure of keeping his knees together as I'm sliding over this position here. Once I get over, then I'm past both of his legs. And so always like keeping your opponent's legs together, and like that is going to make it difficult for him to put him back in between your half guard or his close guard or anything like that. And so here I'm blocking, posting, I'm rolling, catching the shoulder, hooking the foot, coming in cross facing, sliding up. So I need to be here. If I go too far out, now he just has to open his knee and maybe try to catch something. So I'm keeping him pinned all the way up until I'm past over his legs. Once I'm past, now I can start to walk him back. And same thing here, keeping his legs going away from me, but keeping his knees basically together here. Making it difficult for him to bridge or do anything, hip escape, anything like that.
Yeah, everybody who's rolled with me in the past knows I really like the knee shield guard.
Yeah.
So I both like and hate this move a lot.
Yeah, the good thing about this though is that if you do like to play knee shield, now you know what your opponent's looking for.
Yep.
So
always better than the defense.
Yeah. All right, one more. Good. All right. So next one I want to work on, similar situation. He has a knee shield, but this time after we break his knee shield and we're sprawled, now what happens if we can't get to a crossface? So we're here, and I'm sprawled, I pummel in, and now my partner is blocking me really well from doing a crossface here. Yeah, exactly like that. Okay, so if I can't come in for a straight crossface, sometimes I could pummel my arm in through and come over the head. Okay, when I come over the head now, I want to make sure I'm bringing him into me like that. Okay, now with my other hand, as I pass this way, I need to make sure that I'm bringing it in front of his hips. Okay. And when I'm blocking his hips now, I don't need to worry so much about going over the top of his knees necessarily. I can just pass over like pretty far away from him actually because my arm is blocking the hips. And now I circle all the way to north-south, okay? Because now if you notice, I'm controlling him with my arm over the head and my arm blocking the hip. I'm no longer in that cross body like we normally do. So in this case, when I'm here, I don't want to stay on the side. I want to circle all the way to north-south now. I block his hip with my arm on this side, and my head is blocking his hip on the opposite side. Okay, and that's where we're finishing. And usually our knees are going to be, on either side of his head. Okay. Again, we're here, I'm sprawling, I'm blocking. Start out the same as the last one. Okay, so I sprawl, I hook, and I trap. Now he's blocking me, so I can't come in for a crossface. So I'm going to circle my hand inside, going over the head now. I'm bringing him into me with my elbow. My other arm blocks the hip, and now I step over his guard. Okay? And then we pass these. Okay, so we go directly in the north-south when we pass in this way. All right, guys?
Does it matter what my top arm is doing? So I'm reaching in and blocking both arms, but what if they only block with one arm?
So yeah, either way, as long as I can get to here.
Okay, either way you get the arm. Basically.
Okay. Yeah. So even if he's blocking with two. Yeah. So if I can pummel past this bottom arm, then usually I can come straight. Even if he's blocking with this arm, I can come straight into the top pin position here with my arm over the head. Okay. So usually this is just if I can't get to a crossface. Okay. This is one of your other options you have. Okay. So now he's sprawling. All right. Yeah. He's hooking the leg, and I'm blocking. I'm not letting him cross face me. So now he's pummeling under. Yep. If you do that quickly enough, a lot of times you can catch the gap guard. Okay. So now from there,
here.
And you really crunch me in with yourself, right? Crunch me.
And you pass like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
One more.
Okay. And usually there's arm exposure here too, if you notice, like this.
Right.
So usually then you want to get your head
Inside the arm.
Yeah, like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to square back up to you.
Right.
And now you
Now I have
control
this,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You have that arm control too. So again here, so like basically the first thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to beat his legs, right? I'm trying to kill the shield. So I'm crawling, killing the shield, and so now I've pinned his legs together, so I beat the lower half. Now I got to work on the upper half. So if I can come into a crossface like we were saying, great. But now he's blocking, right? So instead of going for the crossface, I'm circling my hand through and going over the head. Okay. Now I'm going to block the hip, and I'm going to stepping past his guard. Okay. I'm circling the north-south now. Okay. One more time. Other side. Here, yonder. I'm going to go here, sprawl, pin, grab. You're keeping good pressure here. Hooking the leg. And he's blocking now. I can't come in for the crossface. So I circle over. I crunch him in. I block his hips, and I walk past his guard. And we finish here. Nice. Yep.
You're quite smooth to go side. Let's try that one again.
Nice. Yeah, there we go.
So how do we keep ending up with your arm inside, I wonder?
I think probably because I'm naturally trying to like
Trying not to
keep
do
my
it,
arm
yeah.
against my body, you
So what
know?
do I do so that you can do that, I wonder?
So when you're here, I
Yeah.
guess you could just take an elbow hook, you know, because I mean it's not too big of a deal actually if my arm's against my body, really. You
Sure.
just stuff your head
Just
right in
stuff
between.
your
Yeah,
head, gotcha.
exactly.
I got it.
Yeah, and then you can just hook my arm right there.
Yeah, once, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to stuff the head.
Yeah.
Stuff the head in, got it. Just force it in.
Yeah,
Got it.
because usually you can just get in that space and like before it is.
Huge, easy, guys. Just force it in.
Not really like
No,
but
don't dust. Just don't.
it should be there for you to just drive your head through, is what I mean. Then it's like force. Yeah, so if I'm here and his arm's against his body, he's here. Not necessarily like even if I can't force my head in. If that's the case, now what I'll do is I'll start to attack like Kimura.
Sure.
You know, so I can
Basically
bring my-
giving it to you.
I can start to pin the arm.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I can start to attack this Kimura if the arm's there. Usually what this person's going to want to do is bring their hands into frame on my head.
Right.
Yeah, so that's usually where we're going to be. You know, their elbows against their body, like that. If we're keeping the arm down, I don't necessarily need to like force my head in necessarily, but now he's exposing himself. I can just catch the wrist, I can pin, and we're in on a Kimura already. So, yeah, so that's not necessarily have to force for my head through to get to this control position. I can actually take that opportunity now to attack the arm. Yeah. So, again, here on the tongue. And attack it. And block it. I can't get over, so I come over the head. I block his hip and I walk past. Now from here to the north south, I get a good pin. But I start to put a little too much pressure on me. I don't want to hold it, you know?
Yeah. Well, the first thing is you get in a position before I can.
But you know that's the thing though, is if I kick my knee shield through, then we have upper body condition, right? And now we can go into our other half more passes, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, good pressure. I'm totally stuck here. Nice. Good. All right, so let's go for the last one now. Working off of that same sequence, okay? It's the final like nail in the coffin, the coup de grace. I don't know if I'm using that expression correctly. Yeah. But yeah, we're here. Okay, and I'm breaking the guard the same way. I'm coming in, I'm trapping the leg. This time, when we're here, my partner starts to frame on my neck here with his other other hand here, like, yeah, like so. Okay, so he's framing me with both hands now. So if I see this arm start to come across the body, then we can start to set up Darce choke. So how I do that is I'm gonna pull his arm through, and then my other hand comes in front and grabs behind the head like that, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock up an S grip, and then I can use that to pass the guard, okay? If I'm just trying to pass, I can just release this now and I'm past the guard, right? But if we can, we're gonna use this as an opportunity to finish a Darce choke, okay? So what I'm gonna do is initially I'm using my head to pin his shoulder. Now I'm gonna start to push with my hand. So I have my S grip, I'm using that to pass. Now I'm gonna push his head in, and I'm gonna feed my hand deeper in. Okay, so I'm getting my arm as deep as it can go, and now I'm gonna go and connect the bicep grip. Okay, once I'm here now, my hand is gonna block the shoulder, my head goes over his head, and I squeeze and apply pressure to finish. Okay, so we can go to mount if we want, but we can also finish right from there, if we prefer. So again, we're here, I'm breaking the knee shield, I'm pummeling through, now I'm seeing the arm coming through, so I'm gonna pull it across, and my hand comes in and grabs behind his head, okay? From there, I'm gonna get an S grip with my palm here going up like that, okay? Now I can pass, chin on the shoulder, because I'm trying to prevent him from going and putting his back flat on the mat. So if my head's away from his shoulder, he can turn and go flat, and then I lose the choke. So my head is blocking his shoulder, okay? Now I can start to push his head inside and reach with my other arm, and I come in, I get a bicep grip, and my hand will block the shoulder, and my head moves over his head at the same time, okay? So initially my head was blocking him from putting his back flat on the mat. Once I connect the bicep grip, now my hand's gonna take the place of my head, and my head goes over his head, okay? That's gonna make sure that you're not having too much of his shoulder inside of the choke, all right? So again, oh yeah. Oh, nice. You track my knees. Good.
And at this point,
So now you're gonna want to, before you pass, get an S grip.
oh, right.
Yeah, there you go.
And
So
then-
now you lock it in like this.
Right.
There you go. And now you can pass. Nice. Now on my side. Get your heads there. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Whew. Such a tight choke. So uncomfortable.
Yeah. That's by the way, that little detail of like moving a chin over like that, when you showed me that, so like that's changed my Darce percentage. Like my Darce percentage went up by double.
Totally.
Yeah.
Same here, actually. I never used to do Darces. I got that from the Gordon Ryan Attacking the Guard System guide. So make sure you check that out. Okay.
The details are fun.
Yep. It's $200 DVD, but worth it. Worth every penny. Oh yeah.
Little chiropractor just
Free
went
chiropractor.
We're both going to the chiropractor, same chiropractor like 3 times a week right now from that accident. So
I feel like things are popping on me easier than they normally do since I've been going to him. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but
I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing. Yeah. I mean, it feels like everything's popping. You know, like it's not so hard for him to adjust me. So when I first went in, everything was so stiff. Sometimes they're pushing on me to, you know, want to get a single pop out of me. Pull the arm. And my weak side, so you can probably tell. Nice tight choke.
You can probably tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels pretty weak, Professor.
Yeah.
It never came out of anybody's mouth ever.
I don't know. You'd be surprised.
Let me show my weak side actually.
Some people with their ankles, like there's a guy in Kirkland whose ankles are just nuts. I could put like feels like the strongest ankle lock on him, and it's like staring at me like,
What are you doing?
no, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, for some reason, I'm not feeling it. I'm like, are you sure? Clearly works on every other man, woman, or child. What am I missing here? So now you want to keep my leg hooked. There you go. Okay, yep. Nice.
Good.
Same side?
Yeah, same side. I didn't feel very good. We do a little better at that.
Ooh.
It's funny, interesting. I'm noticing in this position though, when you keep this locked, there's a lot of pressure right there.
Right.
It's pretty uncomfortable for a second before I pop it open.
I know. Yeah, and that's the thing you got to get kind of used to a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a moment there where it's like, oh man, it's kind of hurting me. But if you do it where you're like kind of driving, you're switching your hip, you're kind of pushing my knee down first. It puts a lot of pressure on my ankles, which basically caused me to open. So.
Yeah. Just because you got sharp shins.
Yeah, that too. You know, I got. It kind of digs right into the pocket of your hip a little bit. There we go.
So when you pull that arm through, you're just kind of keeping the pressure right here. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I shouldn't be able to bring my arm over here. Nice. Keep my kind of weight up here. So coming in. So, bring both sides, kids. Almost. There you go.
That part feels a little awkward to me, but just
Coming in. I think because maybe you're leaning, driving too much.
Too much
Keep
weight.
your weight like kind of on my hips almost, you know? Yeah, if you reach too far, I think you kind of stretch your pressure out a little too much. There we go. Now you can kind of keep your balance a little easier. So. Nice. Choke's really tight.
good t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're saying in here, I need to have my weight a little bit too far.
Yeah, I think if you go too far forward, I think I was kind of a similar issue. Yeah, you're right. You just gotta keep your weight back.
Yeah.
I should be right on like my hip and my knee, like the target.
Like this, right.
There's the one. Last one.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Got feel better now?
Yeah. It's been a while since we've actually drilled with actual people.
Like real people,
Not
yeah.
dummies. Same stuff?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, I think if you come too far forward, that's a problem. Nice. All right, guys. So we're about there at the time. So we're gonna go ahead and finish it up. So thanks for the guys that are joining us on Facebook today. We appreciate you. We're gonna finish it up with a bow. Let's keep it straight up. Faster, master. Forward. All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
See you guys Sunday.